it's me, JC, back with another Ceramic Hour live stream. So I just wanted to do a little update. So this piece has been added to the shop. I took a rotary tool and just kind of like buffed off the pointy edge from the drip here. We have actually 3 pieces that were from the last kiln firing, and we had some drips. So this one I was able to just kind of, I think it'll be like okay. I don't think, like if you bought it, I don't think someone would be all that opposed to this. I've smoothed it out so it should be flat or flush with the foot. And then I'm going to just kind of like smooth it out a little bit more with just like some sandpaper and like really round it out, but it is not pointy anymore. I was trying out the rotary tool on these ones. These ones are like, there's like so much more, and this one is like, it's coming up from the foot quite a bit. And there's quite a lot there to sand off, so I don't really think I can do that by hand. I did have this, like, I have this thing, I don't know what it is. It says, like, Kemper SMS or something on it, and it's, like, I don't know, it has something to do with kind of, like, grinding, kind of like sandpaper. So I was kind of using that, and I found that it was kind of, like, chipping them, vertically, and I don't want it to like get in here to like the actual like good part of the glaze. There are a couple notches over here where it was chipping it, so I don't want to keep using that, or like I think using just sandpaper will take forever. So I bought a wheel attachment. They're kind of expensive. It's like $75 US dollars for, I think it's like about like an 8-inch diamond, I don't know. It's from like Diamond Tools, their website. I bought directly from them, and it's kind of like it's sort of like sandpaper almost, but it's attached to a bat. And I don't know if it actually has like real like diamond bits on it or something. I kind of feel like no, but I really don't know. But it's sort of like sandpaper, and you attach it to your wheel just like any other bat, and then you can easily grind this off. So I'm going to be doing that soon. This is definitely going to be something really loud, so I'm not going to do it on the stream, but I just wanted to update you guys with this. And then there's that other bowl that I made. This mug will not be going into the shop update just because it has these very rough bubbles on it. I asked the Facebook group for Laguna, and they think that it got like overheated. I checked, and this glaze is Nebula Blue from Laguna, and it does say cone 5, and my studios fires at cone 6. So I think on some of these larger pieces it was a little bit of an issue. This one isn't so bad. It kind of just turns like very dark, purpley, kind of grayish. It's not really like bubbled or anything, but you can see it was about to do that there. And then over here, it really just kind of looks like a color change on this, but on the actual mug, it's very bumpy, and I don't think that is really something to sell. I think I'll just like keep it for myself. It definitely is kind of annoying that like where you put your mouth, like on this side and this side is like where it got really bubbly. So that's really annoying. But I think once I fix this, this will be in my personal collection. And then the bowl should be fine. So that once I get that fixed, that will go into the next shop update. But this one has been added, even though I didn't announce it on my Instagram. I just now like kind of fixed it. So yeah, so we have that little update for you guys. Just so you know, like what I have been up to and what I am doing. Sorry, I should have said we're working on our toast trinket dish in this episode. We're just working on trimming it. Last episode on Friday, we rolled out the slab and cut it out from there. And I've just been letting it sit here and dry a little bit just to make sure that it is like a good amount of like dry for me to start carving today. Let me turn on my other light real quick. Make sure it's like the stream's not too dark. Okay. I don't know if that really made a difference, but the stream looks like I'm always like working in the dark, and I literally have like all of the lights on that are available in my apartment. Like they're all on. Okay, I've got some trimming tools. I'm just gonna use some loop tools. I got some different sizes here to use. And we're just gonna work on this. I think now that it is like dry, we can carve out the like this edge of it. I wanted to not just have like a flat like straight edge here. I wanted to curve it. So just let's carve that out before I forget. I couldn't quite, I mean, we got the general shape of it carved out in the last stream, but it's kind of hard to do some of the more detailed work like this when it's like just, it's too wet. Okay, so I just kind of want to angle this, but I don't want to like, I just want to be like really careful. I don't want to like I don't want to like mess up and then we just like gouged out like a huge bit of it. I think generally we trim for like maybe like 2 streams, so I don't think we'll finish this in just this stream, although we did carve out like quite a bit from the last video. I suppose like if we happen to finish this in this stream, we can start on trimming this cup I threw. I just threw a cup off stream. And it, yeah, this could be trimmed today if we had some extra time. I just like gouged out like large chunks from the sides. But yeah, we could work on this if we had time. I did try throwing another cup off the stream, but I like, oh my gosh, it was like literally when I got to taking it off the wheel with my wire cutter, like I had the wheel spinning while I was cutting it, and it like, I don't know. It like went kind of crazy or something. I don't really know what happened. And I like cut like into the actual side of the cup. But then when I picked it up and I looked at it, I don't think I quite compressed the bottom enough. So I just scrapped it. I literally don't know the last time I threw on the wheel. Maybe it was like a month ago. Because I did throw those bowls, the bowls that we added to the shop, I threw those on the wheel. But I don't know. I mean, that was probably like a month ago or so. Maybe even like before that? I don't know. Oh, I did mention. This past weekend, I finished the shop update, and it's been updated with 16 new items. So, basically, the majority of what we did in the last 2 kiln reveals has been added to the shop. We have those, a couple of bowls, like actual, like, well, like, some of them are, like, a little bit small, like, kind of on the small side for a cereal bowl. There's one that actually is cereal bowl sized, whereas, like, most of my stuff is, like, pinch pot sized. So we have those, couple, cups, couple vases. We have that, paint palette. And some things from the kiln reveal I am keeping for my personal collection, just so you know. Or I did sell the cake slice trinket dish. I did sell that to one of my coworkers. We have some, they're kind of like small sized, like snack plates. They're like about this big. It's like a good snack. Like you could put a piece of toast on it. Where some of the other, kind of plates that I have, some of them are like the older ones I have from the shop are a little bit, they're a bit smaller than that. A lot of the stuff is about this size or smaller maybe. But the plates that I just put in the shop are like, kind of like an actual like plate size, like a small plate. Again, it's a small plate. I don't have any like actual like normal size plates in the shop yet. I was saying like in the previous stream, maybe that is something like if we don't have a project to do, maybe we could like slab build some dinner plates. It's not like that high on my list because I think I would prefer to throw that on the wheel. And you guys really aren't like learning all that much. Like if like you've seen me slab build a number of plates already. It's the same process as this basically. Like for the most part. And then I have like that slab building tutorial for like how I slab build small size plates. It really wouldn't be that different. So I don't, like, it's not something I feel like is terribly exciting to add to the stream unless we just like didn't have anything else to do. Like I just didn't have any other ideas. Let me check out the angle that we've got going on. I think we'll fix this over here a little bit. Oh, anyway. So my website has been updated. My website is callieand.co. And then, so like, if you can support me on my actual website, that would be like preferred. But if you don't feel comfortable with that, my other websites have also been updated. So I have work on both Etsy and Michael's new store, Maker Place. And then you can just search Callie and Co. On those. I don't like typically put links to those shops like in my descriptions or anything, just because I would like prefer to send people to my actual website. But I think I will be switching over to only using those two and not having a functional e-commerce website in the future, like in about like maybe 2 months. I might be taking my actual website shop down just because I don't want to like keep paying for it. But I do want it up for like I do want it up in case the locals check out my website for like this upcoming craft fair I want to be in. Like I listed that website with all my work on it, and I don't want them to like visit it and then like nothing is showing on there, you know? So I'm just gonna keep it up for that, and then I'm going to update all my description links and whatever to Etsy and Maker Place. Okay. I think I could like do more on this angle. Well, I don't think I really have any other updates. I will be going to the ceramic store soon. I'm like, I literally don't have any clay to throw on the wheel. All I have is like the reclaim that I have working over here. It's not like quite ready. I could like almost use it. But other than like this over here, I don't have any like fresh clay to like throw. I was really into like throwing some stuff this weekend, and I just like don't have anything to use. So I will be going to the ceramic store soon. I'm gonna try really hard not to buy too many new glazes and things of that nature. I'm just like, it's a real effort to go to Georgie's. Georgie's is the only store in Portland that sells ceramic stuff. Like the full gambit of ceramic stuff. So obviously like clay, tools, glazes, underglazes. Blick Arts has like some glazes, not like a ton. And they're really hard to get to because they're like, I don't know where the heck they are. They're like downtown and stuff. I'm like, I don't want to go downtown. Going downtown means I have to take the train or the bus, and I don't feel like doing that. And then Georgie's is the only place in Portland really to get any ceramic materials, and they are only open during the hours that I work. They're open Monday through Friday, like 9 to 5 or like something like that. It's like literally when I'm supposed to be working. So it's like it's a real struggle trying to get any clay stuff that I need. I have to like make a list and then leave work. Like, I don't know. I can just go on my break, but like I stream on my break. So it's like, bye guys. No stream today. Gotta go to Georgie's. Yeah. I don't know. It's just like kind of annoying. It's just like, can you like, could you just be open for like 3 hours on the weekend? Like, just give me that window. Like, I will come and shop like literally all the time if you were open during like the weekend. I told you guys this the last time I went there. I bought like $200 worth of stuff. Granted, $100 worth was part of my Amico Brent rebate, so like it was free. $100 of it, like I didn't have to pay. But I paid like $200 worth of stuff, and the guy at the register was like, "Are you from here? Like, did you like drive like a long way to like get here?" And I was like, "No, I live here." And I was like so confused. I realized after, like, because I was just like bulking up on like clay and glaze and underglaze, like he thought I like was from like, I don't know, like another like town, and I came all the way there for supplies. And I was like, no, I live here. And I forgot to like mention like, oh, like I'm bulking up because I can't ever come here, like you guys aren't open like on the weekend. Oh my god, if they're open on the weekend, I seriously would be there like all the time. Like all the time. You can obviously like buy stuff online. There are quite a few ceramic websites. The last one that I checked out, I mean, I haven't really I'll have to look, but the last one I happened to look at, like, I got stuff in my cart and I was like, yeah, like, they're not gonna charge shipping. I'm buying so much stuff. I'm buying, like, I don't know, like, whatever, like, $100 worth of stuff or something. Yeah, because, like, I was trying to do the... No, wait, I wasn't trying to do the Amico rebate, because I couldn't do that online. I don't know. Whatever. It was a lot of stuff. Definitely, I know for sure, like, 100%, it was over $50. And a lot of websites, if they do offer free shipping, it's for orders that are like over $50. And I was like, yeah, they should offer free shipping. I'm buying so much stuff. And I got to the checkout and it was like, no, we don't do free shipping. And I was like, oh my god, seriously? And the shipping, oh my gosh. It was a lot. It was a lot. Granted, a lot of what I was trying to order were like glazes. No gallon sizes, but like pints. Like a bunch of pints. That was probably like, I don't know. It was definitely over $50. And I think the shipping was $50 or something. And I was like, whoa. I was like, that's a no-go. I was like, I can't do $50 for shipping. I'm like, I'm paying you guys so much money. You can't offer free shipping. Like, I don't know. I was upset. But I don't know. Maybe that's not all of the ceramic stores. Maybe some of them will offer something else. I'm not sure. But I think that's really, like, Like, only if you could, like, literally not go anywhere locally to buy. Like, obviously, like, that would, like, be your only choice. But it's not actually my only choice. So I went to Georgie's. I love Georgie's. It's just, it's like, I don't know. It's a tiny bit of a hassle to go there. Cause like, cause I go there like not very often. Like, I don't know, every couple of months or something. Cause I don't go there very often. I really like to look around and look at all the different kinds of stuff that they offer. And that's, I don't know, like, I just want to be able to, like, browse and not be, like, under, like, too much pressure to be, like, hurrying. But it's, like, if I'm going on my lunch break, it takes, like, I don't know, maybe, like, 15 or 20 minutes to get there. So then that's, like, times that by 2, get there, come back. And then I really don't have, like, a ton of time to be, like, looking around. It's just, it's just kind of inconvenient because I'm, like, I'm supposed to be at work. Yeah, or, like, I don't know. Sometimes it's, like, kind of, it's not so easy, like when I'm looking for underglazes, I'm like, oh, I need, like, this kind of color for this upcoming project, and I have to, like, go around and look for the different, like, the color that matches, but then I have to go and look and see if it's in stock, and then it's out of stock, and I have to, like, go and find another one. And, like, definitely, like, looking for the underglazes can be pretty hard. The way that it's kind of set up in the store. So, like, that's not so easy to, like, it's not as easy as, like, just picking up, like, some more glaze or something. And they don't have a, their website isn't, like, functional for shopping. It's not up to date with, like, what they have in stock either. So, like, I can't just, like, go on the website and have a plan ready or, like, order in advance and, like, pick it up or something. Like, you should see their website. I don't want to be mean, but their website is, like, it's very old, and you can tell they don't have something like that set up. It's not like going to, like, Joann's or something where you can just, like, order online and then, like, pick it up when you get to the store. They probably get more money, though, because, like, you're just, like, browsing around and you find, like, all these other things. I don't know. Maybe it's a good strategy, like, for them. Okay, so I just want to carve the back of this out, like, a bit. Actually, I think I'll switch to this one. I don't always like using this larger one because it's a lot easier to carve out too much. But I think I can do it. I usually like to carve out like about like the kind of like depth that I want with the smaller one, and then just go over it and kind of smooth out what we just did with this larger one. But I think we can get the final depth with this. I'll have to talk to Jason and see when he's available for us to go to Georgie's. So I'll let you guys know when I will be doing that, because I'm gonna have to cancel the stream for that day. I mean, I don't know. Maybe if we went tomorrow. Or I might go, I suppose it doesn't really matter, like, when we went. I don't know. I suppose it could be, like, any day of the week. I'll just have to ask him to see when he's available, because I don't have a car. And he drives me everywhere. You know, not having a car, it's definitely inconvenient sometimes, but I've gotta say, I am saving, like, so much money. Like, not having to pay for, like, gas and insurance, or for, like, parking here at the apartment. Or, like, maintenance, of course. I'm saving so much money. I feel like that's such a Portland thing to say. So many people here in Portland, like, don't have cars. Most people use, like, the public transit, which is, like, pretty nice. It's pretty good. I mean, there are definitely times when, if it was really, like, something you had to rely on every day, I think that could be problematic. Like, people that have to commute to work every day, I think it could be a problem, because sometimes it's like running late, or like the train is really unreliable. Like the bus, like like another bus will probably come, but like the train is like takes forever. And if there's like a problem with it, like I sat in downtown for like an hour and we're waiting for the train, and finally the train that was supposed to come finally picked us up. It was really late. Obviously it's not supposed to come like every hour. It's supposed to come like much more frequently than that. And I think they come like every half an hour, which is like, if you're from like another country, that's probably really slow to you. But I think they normally come like every half an hour, and it finally came after an hour. It took us literally one stop, and then they were like, okay, everybody has to get off because like it needs to like go into maintenance. And I was like, oh my God, like seriously, we have to sit here and wait for the next one? Like that, the one that we took an hour to get to us. And I was like, what the heck? So I think like to a certain extent it's very unreliable if you had to like use it for work. But I don't use it for work really. Well, I take the bus to work if I do go in. But yeah, I wish it was like a little bit better. Some of the stations are pretty far out though, because it's like, if I had to walk to the train station, that would take like a half an hour. I don't know. It would take too long, I think. Anyway. I do save a lot of money from not having to have a car. There are definitely, like, a lot of places in the US that it would be impossible to not have a car. I've lived in a couple places like that. Especially like the Midwest, and obviously all the small towns that are in just like random areas of the state. Even like when I lived in Lincoln, Nebraska, I think there was a bus, but I am very certain that there was no kind of like subway or light rail or like any kind of train to take. I'm pretty sure. So like all there was the bus. And even here the bus doesn't even go everywhere. Or my hometown. My hometown doesn't even have a bus. It's just like there would be no one on it, literally. My hometown is so small. They're just like, no, you have to have a car. And there's literally like nothing else. There's like some dude that has a van and is like his own taxi service. This sounds like something like in Alaska or something. Like, I don't know what the heck. But it's just like some dude that will drive people around in his van. It sounds really weird, but I'm serious. And then, like, I don't know. I would be fairly surprised if anybody in my hometown did, like, Uber or Lyft. I would be very surprised. Last I checked, no one does that, but who knows? Obviously, like, someone could sign up for that any moment. I don't think it would really make any sense, because, like, how did you even get there if you don't have a car? For, like, the very rare instances, like, somebody flew to our airport would be, like, the only case, like, I could, like, really imagine. Or if, like, I don't know. I don't know much about the people that live on Mackinac Island that, like, when they go to the island, they drive their horse around. But, like, when they're not driving their horse around, I don't know, like, what they do. I suppose, like, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't really know how people there live their lives. I think that'd be, like, really cool, though. To have, like, a house on the island and, like, drive your horse around town. That is, like, I don't know. That'd be so fun. It's too bad, like, I don't know, like, the island wasn't, like, bigger. I think that'd be even, like, more fun if it was, like, quite a bit bigger. But it really only has, like, one area where, like, it's kind of like a town. And then the rest is just, like, very forested with like random homes. I don't know. Maybe we'll try using this bigger tool to carve some of this out. I have to, we can carve a little bit more like depth in here too. It's a little bit thick right now. Oh, and I will, next week, early next week, I should find out if I got into the Crafty Wonderland market. If I do get in, I think I would like to, I don't know. Like, I think I would like to definitely work on like maybe some pieces that are a little bit more specific for the market. So it's kind of catering towards people shopping locally for Mother's Day. And just, I don't know, kind of like spring type stuff in general. So, I do think like the little toast dishes or something that would be great to have for that market. But I just want to make sure that like, basically all the stuff that we're going to be making up until that point are like maybe a little bit catered to that. Like maybe some more mini vases. I would like to do some more plates. Some more like small size plates. So again, here are like some designs. This one is like an idea for like different glazes, and then this one obviously has a little bunny on it. So I'd like to just make some more like general round like basic plates to decorate in different ways. Just as like a heads up, because like even though that's something we've already done on the stream, like I want to be like spending time like making stuff specific for the market, just to, I don't know, have like a good variety of stuff, and like, I don't know, making things I think people will like. I think a certain amount of that will just be off stream, because I'd like to wheel throw a bunch of stuff. I like to have some regular things in the shop too, like I think we have maybe one. I don't know. I think I have to look at it, but like I've made a bunch of mugs and none of them have turned out like well. I have one that I think I could bisque fix. But obviously that's not like a surefire fix. So I'm not sure if I should do it, like spend the time to do that. or not. So possibly wheel throwing, some mugs, just like general cups. I don't really have like very many cups at all, like in the shop. Definitely could go for some more bowls too. I think just like some general, just like cereal bowls would be nice to add to the collection. Definitely like some vases. I'd like to wheel throw any larger sized vases. We've actually been like really successful in like hand building the small ones. Man, that like there's this like first stream where I met Robert and somebody else. And it's like, of course, like I got like these active like viewers, and I was like, I had like I don't even know. It was a miniature vase. I was working on like 2 or 3 miniature vases, and I was like cutting them up and like Frankensteining them together, and it seemed like it was going horribly, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, please don't leave. And I don't know, maybe it was like entertaining for them, but I was like, oh my god, I'm not an idiot. Please don't leave. And those actually didn't turn out bad at all. Like there were no cracks or anything with those vases that I was working with. I can't remember how I made them. There were definitely some at a point where I wheel through a bunch of tiny ones, but I think I might have. I don't think they were slab built. Maybe they're like kind of pinched. I literally can't remember how I made them. Maybe they were like a kind of like a pinch pot kind of shape, and then I just like I think so. And then I was just like trying to like cut into the top rim and then like push it in towards itself to kind of like taper it off into a vase shape. I think that's what I was doing. And it did not look like it was going to turn out well. Like, it just looked like it was going to have problems. But it actually didn't, so I suppose like we could make some more of those on the stream. I definitely don't want to like wheel through on the stream yet because that still hasn't been going very well. Like I just threw 2 things on the wheel over the weekend, and like one of them didn't survive. So I don't want to do that on the stream quite yet. Although I was pretty surprised. I centered them fairly well. So that was a highlight. Let me think. What else? I think I really just want like some normal things, possibly dinner plates. Not anything like crazy large, just like some normal size like dinner plates and bowls. If possible. And cups. I don't know, there's like maybe 4 mugs that I had to scrap. Well, there's one sitting on the shelf, so like 3 mugs that I scrapped. So all of the 4, none of them had any issues with the handles. So I'm feeling pretty good about that, without the handles cracking. I do have a bunch of stuff that, again, I've mentioned this. They're ready to go into a bisque firing. I think I might take those to the studio this week, but the studio is really close, so I don't have to go like on my lunch break for that. I take we get like 2 breaks. So I can use my shorter break for that. And then we will be glazing those. Definitely, we might be doing some glazing on the stream. That seems possible. Because that'd be a great use of my time, at least. Because glazing can take a while. Just because it can take a long time to mix the glaze up. Like, I don't know, if maybe it was like a new jar that I just opened and it's never been mixed. Like sometimes they've been sitting on the store shelf for a long time and like it just like dries up or something. So if it's like really dry and I have to reincorporate the liquid, I think it's mostly water, really. I think it's mostly water. It just like sits on the top of like this solid mass. Sometimes that can take a while, but it really depends on like how the glaze is looking when I open the jar. So we might be doing some glazing. And then it's like I have so many different combinations and different things that I like to do. It can just like take a long time to have to like mix all of those glaze bottles up. And like it takes a bit longer to like paint the glaze on than like if you were dipping it too. It takes a lot longer. Because when you're painting it on, you have to wait for each layer to dry. And the more layers you have on it, the longer it takes. So if you were to do like 2 glazes on a piece, that's like 6 coats. If you're gonna do like 3 coats of each. I normally do, although I think some of my glazes they would probably be fine with 2 coats. So it's like 4 to 6 coats. So like that's so much longer than just like dipping it, taking it out, waiting like literally just seconds, and then dipping it in another glaze. But I just don't like... I think some of my glazes I could possibly get in a bucket size. Obviously there are ones that I use a lot more frequently, like going through a lot of clear glazes, and I love White Cloud. I use that all the time. I think those are my like go-to. I think this is like maybe the only 2 I feel comfortable buying like a gallon or more. I don't know how big they're sold and how big the next size up from a pint is. I think we could take a little bit more off here, maybe just to kind of mostly smooth it out. Other than like potentially ripping a hole through here to the bottom, it doesn't quite matter like how thick a dish is exactly. I just like to have my work to like I don't know, built to like kind of like certain specifications, if that makes sense. Like, it's just kind of like a good finish. I feel like if I trim off like any chunky excess, I think it's definitely like dependent on your work, like how like thick you make like the walls and such. Just kind of like your style sometimes. But I wouldn't want something that just feels like unfinished because it wasn't trimmed enough. But that just kind of goes with like what I prefer. And just kind of like what my style is. Whoops. Wow. What was that? I think that was like some dry clay and it just like dug a hole into the side of this. Okay. It's looking pretty good. I don't even know if we really need to work on this tomorrow. We do really only have a couple minutes left to the stream. Let me see. Maybe just like, I do kind of want to carve this corner out. And then smoothing any of the trim marks that we have on here. And I just smooth those out with, I just put some water on my finger and we'll apply a bit of pressure all around the dish. Oh, I do kind of need to get like the sides. I kind of want to bevel these a little bit more. But other than this, all I'm going to do is smooth it out on the front and back. I don't know if I want to do any more with the walls. I think the walls are pretty good. I mean, this is basically what we're gonna have. It's just gonna be a bit smoother than this. Let me just like get a little bit of water to get this area a little bit smoother. And I'm gonna put my stamp in here. Just so I don't forget. One of my pieces in the last batch, I forgot to put my stamp in it. I've been pretty good about it, but once in a while I forget. Yeah, I think just kind of fixing up a little bit of this. And then smoothing out any of these trim marks, I do want to spend like a little bit of time off stream, just fixing up the foot. And trying to make sure that it's relatively the same width all around. So fixing areas like this, but otherwise, that's all I would be doing. This is basically done. So I think I'm just gonna do a few things off stream. But, I mean, for the most part, this is our little dish. I think I'll add just a little bit of water to the sides because they are getting a little dry. And it's gonna have to sit for a few hours until I get off work to finish it. But it's really just like the sides that are a little dry. Anyway, well, this is our stream for the day. If you are watching on Twitch, be sure to follow along so you know when I jump on for streams. Streams are scheduled for Monday through Friday from 1 to 2 p.m. Pacific time. I put up banners on my homepage if I won't be streaming certain days. So be sure to check that out. But I do normally try to give a heads up in the stream like before it if I won't be online. Yeah, all the videos will be uploaded to YouTube at Callie & Co. And there you can find a bunch of our other videos because Twitch will delete them after a week. So all of the videos are archived in its own playlist on YouTube. We have over 100, definitely over 107. I think this video might be 108. So there's a lot for you to go check out of us making all kinds of stuff. And like I mentioned earlier in the stream, my YouTube also has a couple other tutorials for ceramics, as well as some videos for just like small handmade business topics and just like other things for any kind of artist, like how to pack and ship your artwork and like other kinds of things like that. I have an art book tour that shows the books that I have. I did make that a little while ago, so I do have a lot more, but I don't know. If you want to check that out, go ahead. And that is at Callie & Co. So yeah, that is our stream for the day. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it or if you learned something. And I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, bye.